I, 38 female, weighed at my highest 351 pounds. Under the care of my doctor, in combination with a few other health issues, decided that my habits were the problem. I had/have an unhealthy relationship regarding food. I had never seriously attempted to lose weight, and medications and fad diets will never work for me, so I decided to do it the harder way, dealing with my issues. Over the last year, I managed to lose 54 pounds and am for the first time in 6 years under 300 pounds. I am in no way done with working on myself, but nonetheless proud that the number is going down. I made a post on my FB just stating, "Down 54 pounds, finally moving in the right direction." That was it. Yesterday, we grilled out and invited some of my husband's friends. I wouldn't consider them my own friends because if not for my husband, I wouldn't socialize with them. I am extremely uncomfortable eating around people, always have been since childhood. I didn't start gaining weight until my late 20s. I am working on eating around people. I ate what I would normally eat if I were alone. I had one burger, one hot dog, some beans and chips, and a Pepsi, and later a brownie. Here's the issue. None of what I ate is what most people would consider healthy, I know that. But where I am not looking to supplement my diet yet. I'm working on the habits and my attitude about food. Clearly still working as this has set me off. The amount I ate, however, was perfectly fine. The wife of my husband's friend looked at my plate and said, "I guess you're done with your diet." I just commented, "I'm not on a diet," she said. "According to FB, you're bragging about your weight loss." I said I wasn't bragging necessarily. I was just proud that I'm doing better. She replied with a very snarky tone, "How is that?" while nodding her head towards my plate. I also get extremely agitated when questioned and am made to feel I have to justify everything I do. Her tone and her accusatory comments set me off, so yes, I snapped a little and said, "I don't see how any of this is your business, so don't worry about it." She got a huffy and said, "Yeah, you're really improving," and walked back inside. Her husband, my husband friend, told me that was uncalled for, and I said so is her questioning me and judging me. He rolled his eyes and that was the end of it. Maybe I am sensitive. Always have been about food. But one of the things me and my therapist talk about is how I think people are judging me, when in fact, no one probably cares about what I'm eating or am doing. I'm learning to understand that I'm not being judged under a microscope. But her tone and her facial expressions were extremely judgmental. My husband agrees with me. He's not a big fan of hers though, so maybe he's biased, but I keep replaying it over and over. I just didn't want to explain it all to a woman I barely know when I was trying to just have a good time. AITA?